Our next CES Tech Show guest joins us from near Tokyo, Japan, and brings us a product that promotes the prediction of disease risk and personalized health. He is the CEO and CTO of AXION Research Incorporated, Tomo Sato. Tomo, welcome into tomorrow. Thank you for joining us. How are you, sir?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. This is a very great opportunity for me. It's very exciting to introduce our technology to use over the world. Thank you very much.
Oh, it's our pleasure. And all the way from Japan, and we can see you clearly and hear you clearly. So we want to learn a little bit about AXION Research. Tell me a little bit about the company, and then we'll talk about your announcements this week.
Yes. Okay. So AXION Research digital health company. Digital health company is in Japan. We are providing the visualization methodology. For instance, so many people today, they are worrying about the COVID-19 infection severities. So many people, they are dying, or cancer, the other diseases. We are using the blood test inspection result, and we can do the visualization based on that. In that case, we can tell you in the 1 million people where you are, your health position. We can tell you, we can show you, and also we can provide you if you identify, very concerning the positions, very close to diseases, getting to your immune cells activity might be going down. In that case, easily you can identify. We can provide you very well optimized, personalized health promotion. In that case, you can see getting much better, getting worse. Some effort we can provide you. How about this? How about that? How to increase your immunity? In that case, it can be protecting your health condition. Seeing is believing. Okay, this is our advantage.
And you mentioned, for example, that you can identify cancer as well,
Yes.
and
Yes.
what kind of cancer it might be. How do you do that?
Okay, good question. Cancer's case, mainly we have 100,000 people's data, so-called normal people's pre-disease state people. We have such a data, and we are using some pattern, two-dimensional XY dimension based on some blood test result or something. Therefore, easily you can see what kind of disease risk you have. Some immunities, your immunity activity level is going down. You can see. It means you have a risk to be cancer or some diseases. And in that case, if you have the baby's concern, in that case, we can ask you to provide more microRNAs or some exosome and circulating DNA. In more detail, we can do some kind of tracking, getting worse, what kind of cancer risk do you have? Pancreas cancer, kidney cancer, any cancer. So we have some white paper result we can tell you. You might have this kind of risk. Today, LDCTs, MRI has a big problem. Visualization, the cancer site. Medical doctor is waiting for your cancer cell is growing, 8 millimeter size or 10 millimeter size. It means your risk is going up. Before that, we can tell you some kind of risk based on the very small risk stage 0 or stage 1. This is our advantage.
Wow. Is this all part of you call it AXIR or AXIR engine? How do you say that?
Yes, AXIR engine. Yes,
okay.
it is.
And
AXIR engine.
so
I don't know, so I'm not the native speaker Is it correct? But we call it axial engine.
Okay, that's very fine. So there's a lot of advantages here, apparently, to for the protection against various diseases,
Yes.
including, as you mentioned, cancer and even some work with COVID-19.
Yes. COVID-19, so many people, we have some white papers. Vitamin D, it can be key, and zinc or some mineral. People's, in human beings' body, individually, people have the different, parameters. We can make a visualization. What kind of the disadvantage or risk you have? We can tell you. For instance, exercising, some food or dishing, you should take this one, that one. In that case, you can see some improvement, getting much better, safe. This is individual optimized health promotion services we can provide you. Of course, it depends on you.
Yeah.
This is good. It can be acceptable for you or something.
And it's interesting that you mentioned vitamin D and zinc, because I spent a month in the hospital with COVID, and they were giving me a lot of vitamin D and a lot of zinc every day, but they weren't sure if it was helping, but they were throwing a lot at me, and apparently whatever they did do worked in the long run. So interesting that you mentioned that. We want to invite our audience to visit your website. It's Axion R for Axion Research. So AXIONR.com. And of course, we'll get you there. You'll be a mouse click away from Tomo Sato's site and see what he and his team are doing when you visit intotomorrow.com. We thank you for spending a few minutes with us and sharing this information. We look forward to learning more as you do more, and thank you for it.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. It's mine. Thank you very much for your time. Audience, thank you. Thank you very much.
It's our pleasure, absolutely. AxionR.com for more. I'm Dave Graveline, hoping you'll stop by intotomorrow.com. Check out all the videos from Virtual CES 2021 and our posts and everything else we have there for you on a regular basis, but especially this time of year. Meantime, I am Dave Graveline, bringing you further into tomorrow right here on the Advanced Media Network.